Welcome to the 2014 Supercross of Nations presented by TMFR Racing. I am James Webb and I'm here with Sammy Holt from Flowtech Racing and Nathan Nickerson from Flowtech Racing.
Somewhat here at least.
Nathan will be popping in and out, but me and Sammy will be streaming the whole event.
Yeah.
And yeah, hope you guys can enjoy it. It'll be pretty fun. We got UID grab coming up in a second or two. I think it's under a minute now. And we're gonna get this racing started. Go Team USA. Ryan Kessler from Flowtech Racing on the two-stroke like always.
Anyone watching my stuff, I lag a little bit while I'm actually playing, but when I'm in spectate mode I'm fine. So
yeah, you can just watch my camera, it's better anyway.
ooh. Shots fired. UID grab any second now. Just saw him say 1 minute about a minute ago now. 30 seconds, there you go.
Hunter Root, man. Killing it. Don't see Tyson on the gate this thing, but really excited to see what Tyson can pull out.
I'm just excited for the Supercross of Nations classes. It's pretty sick.
Real stoked on everything. Want to see Sammy destroy AMs.
I'm not an AM, I'm a 250, which is basically AM, but still. Yeah, probably won't qualify because of this slight lag. I suck on top of that.
He doesn't suck, guys.
Yeah, I do, guy. Come on, guy.
I think he can get top 5, 250s, no problem.
Throwing words out there, man. I can't deliver on that.
Gonna have to.
Nope. I'm gonna disconnect. I'm not even gonna do it because you just said that.
They're expecting it now.
No. Everyone knows I suck. Everyone who's watching this probably knows I suck, so we're good.
No, they don't.
And restart. That should be UID grab. And that'll take about an hour to load in. Oh. Yeah, I mean, looks like UID grab at least.
Yep, definitely. Well, there seems like to be a lot of people on the gate, but
I know Open Am is going first, but this isn't AM. I know Devin Davis isn't an AM. I see him on the gate. Yeah, this is probably just UID grab if I had to guess.
Sammy.
Yes, sir.
Would you want me to be doing some onboard stuff since we both have both the cameras set up?
Yeah, up to you, man.
Because, I mean, they could either look at both of our cameras or they could look at...
I know that our cameras are going to be slightly delayed from each other, so they can't really watch them at the same time, but...
Yeah, but say if I'm, like, really interested in Tyson, and you're also really interested in Tyson, they're going to be seeing the same exact thing.
That's true.
So I could be really... Like, right now, I could just click this, and there you go. D. Davis on board.
Alright, go ahead. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Might do a little bit of that, so... Yeah. Davis
Thomas
looks like
Wilcox
he's going pretty fast.
Yeah, got Thomas Wilcox leading though. This UID grab lap, but he's getting passed by Devin. I don't think they're actually racing, but
I'm excited to see what Devin can pull out of this. You know, he's fast. Sammy, any predictions?
Predictions for let's
Nations,
see for the Nations
M's.
class. We got Team USA, Hunter Root, and Tyson Fresquez. I'm actually gonna go down. I'm not sure if this has changed since people aren't here, but for on sim races they have it listed as. Oh, looks like the list might have. No, there it is. We got Tyson Fresquez for our 450 rider for Team USA.
Yeah.
We got Jordan Vanderlee for Canada, Ben McLeod for Australia, and Alexis Leclerc for France. Then we have Roy Mitchell for South Korea, looks like. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go find a list because I don't know flags that well.
No, it's South Korea for Roy 450, Roy Mitchell, Cohen Hour 250, and Belgium we got Danny. These guys, excuse me, their names are very hard to pronounce. Danny Dobrarine for 450 Belgium, and then 250 for Belgium is Jorik Lazaron
looks like.
And then 250s for Puerto Rico, we got Mitchell Culpepper, and then 450 we have Jeremy Shipley. Actually, the field is going to be stacked. This is going to be really exciting.
But first we have the Open Am race, and they're doing a lineup check for that any second now. They just put the list up right there. 18 riders, 10 minutes plus 2 laps.
Predictions on this, Sammy? Who do you think's got it?
I know Ryan Kessler's riding a 125, so
I think Kessler has a really good shot at this race.
Definitely does, because he races pro normally, but he doesn't have the license to race the 250 or 450 class, so he had to do AM.
Kessler might have this.
Trust me, he's not. Don't call him a sandbagger. He's not pumped about it either.
Yeah.
Looks like they filled that out with 2 more riders for 20. So.
And we also got Nick Uzik in the class.
He's pretty fast too.
He might be able to throw something down.
Alright, so this lineup check.
It should be some good racing. I'm gonna go on board with Ryan Kessler. Actually, no, I'm gonna go on board with my buddy Edward Mora.
Does this say no lineup check? This might not be a lineup check, actually.
This is my real life friend Edward Mora. If you guys want to see him on board, let's see how he does.
No, Conti. This is a lineup check, actually.
Oh, Eddie goes down. This is for sure lineup check?
Yeah. It's a lineup check.
Alright. I want to see my buddy Eddie do good. Shout out to Edward Mora.
But if this wasn't a lineup check, Brock Pappy would have a gigantic lead. Main event on restart. We're gonna have 10 minutes plus 2 laps. No, 1 lap. No, 2. That was good. 10 minutes plus 2 laps.
Here we go. Open am. Let's see how this turns out. Go on board with Brock Pappy.
Here's a gate.
Oh, doesn't get the best start. If
Ooh,
Ryan
Ty
Kessler goes
Brakefield.
down in front of him.
Everyone's down in that corner. We got Edward Moore out in the lead, followed by Tyler Parcell, David Wright, Danny Breyer, Saw 200, and Gabriele Grossi.
Edward Mora, my hometown hero, killing it in first. Let's see what he can do with this. He actually just got a computer, so this is his first ever race. Oh, and he goes down.
That's a
he's still
tricky
on.
section. If you don't hit it perfect.
In second place still.
That puts
Alright, let's
Tyler
go to the
Parcell
canvas.
from Limited Decal in first place. Followed by Danny Breyer and Edward Mora back to third. Right on Danny Breyer, though.
Ooh, Eddie getting sketchy. Alright, Chris Watts followed by him. Fourth place. Ooh, gets passed by Gabriel Grossi. Tony Rubio up in 10th.
As Parcell heads out of the tunnel over the big step-up triple. Still got the lead control. Oh, and he goes down in the corner. Danny Breyer into the lead. Makes it stick.
Got Ryan Kessler in last place. 18th. Or no, he's in 18th. We got Damon Smith in 19th. Weird, these two are both fast and they're sitting at the very back of the pack.
Looks like maybe Florian Kane didn't start. He has no time on the top bar.
No idea what's up with that.
But Danny
Edwin
Breyer.
Mora still holding the third.
So we got Danny Breyer in first, followed by Tyler Parcell in second, Edward Mora third, Nick Uzik fourth, Gabriele Grossi fifth, Ty Brakefield sixth, Chase Blakely seventh, Brock Pappy eighth, Saw 200 ninth, and David Wright rounding out the top 10 with Chris Watts just outside there.
Edward Moore is really struggling with that
Danny
second
Breyer
section
with a
in.
small slide out. It's going to put Tyler Parcell right on him.
Wow, Parcell riding really good. Shout out to Limited Decal.
Oh, Danny
Ooh.
Breyer's down.
Parcell taking the lead. Clean riding for him. Track doesn't seem to phase him.
Not at all.
One of the cleanest AMs, that's for sure.
Edward
Ooh,
Mora and
as
Danny
I say
Breyer.
that, he goes down. Edward Mora up into second.
Fortunately
never mind.
for Tyler, Edward Mora and Danny Breyer went down also at the same time. Nick Uzik is closed in. Oh, he goes down on the table hard. That's going to be at least 7 seconds right there. Ty Brakefield's a little further back than that, though. It's about a 22-second gap.
Parcel's looking clean. What is this, 8 minutes plus 2?
This is 10 minutes plus 2.
Oh, and he goes over the berm, letting Danny Breyer take the lead. Edward Moore up into second. Ooh.
Connection for a second there. Sorry, everyone. Not too sure what happened
aren't
there.
aware that you got 2 cameras. Got me streaming on the second camera, and then Sammy streaming the first camera. Give a little variety for you guys. Second camera's on board with Tyler Parcell at the moment.
Looks like my stream timed out for a few seconds there. Sorry about that. I'm not sure. That's never happened before.
You good now?
Looks okay. I've
Tyler
literally never
Parcell's
seen
on
them.
the hunt.
But yeah, top 3 huge battle right now, right next to each other.
Oh, he triples in. Let's see how much faster it is. Seems like he gained a lot. This is Eddie's first actual race, and he's holding it good as he goes down.
These rhythms can be very difficult. You gotta hit them perfect.
Tyler Parcell seems to be really comfortable on this track. The AMs aren't. Oh, Danny Breyer down.
Kessler up into 6th on his 125 after a terrible start.
Kessler was sitting dead last on the second lap. He's been on a run. Let's see how far he can take this.
Sammy, you said it's next in line for the countries?
Huh?
It's next in line for the countries, right?
That's
That
what Jay
qualified?
said, yeah.
Alright.
That was Nathan Nickerson.
As we said, he'd be dropping in every once in a while. Look at Tyler Parcell. He's got quite a big lead. Not as big as I thought, actually, but he's starting to run away with it.
Trying to get my laptop out, see if there's any type of comments to answer.
I can go ahead and check that real quick.
Not too much going on in the race. I've been looking at the gaps and they're all about 5 seconds. So they're, oh, except for 2nd and 3rd.
2nd and 3rd with a nice battle. Let's see if Eddie can capitalize on this. Oh, he's taking the small rhythms. Oh, and he goes down.
Danny Breyer gets the position.
Pretty big gap between 3rd and 4th, though. On board with Tyler Parcell as he's leading the race.
Ty Brakefield up into 5th, following Nick Uzik around.
Emmy, you got a biggest fan.
Who would that be?
At Clothine.
Teammate. Shout out.
Tyler Parcells riding very impressive right now.
Yeah. Being super consistent. That's what this track takes because it's so hard. Oh, see, he gets sketchy in the whoop, still gets out of him. But anyways, top 5, we got Tyler Parcell, Danny Breyer, Edward Mora, Nick Uzik, and Ty Brakefield, with Nick Uzik just outside of it.
Oh, Parcell goes down hard. Breyer's going into the same. He might pass. Yeah, he's going to get the pass. But Danny Breyer back in the lead. Gonna be a battle for the lead coming up.
Tyler Parcell right on Danny Breyer. Coming into this corner, it's so difficult to get through cleanly.
Oh, Parcell had a way quicker line, but got blocked.
Oh, right on each other. It's wheel tapping.
I'm gonna go back and spec Chris Watts under request of Crazy 8 Gaming. Here you go, man. Second camera, Chris Watts. Go on board with him.
Tyler Parcell is really sticking on Danny Breyer right now, making it tough for him to do anything. Dooley's not really whipping, but they're in the air at the same time.
Tryharded. No style for tryhards.
No style when you're trying to go fast. That's my motto.
Chris Watts gets taken out. Alright, Crazy 8 Gaming.
Danny Breyer's got a little gap on Tyler now. Not much at all, but it's more than what it was 0 a couple corners ago. Parcell to the inside, triples in, right past Danny Breyer. Danny Breyer got on a bad rhythm. Nothing he could do about that.
This has been a nice battle for
Now there's a
Parcell.
little tiny lull in the
Keeping the
break.
lead.
As you know, Parcell's in the lead. Breyer's in second by about 5 seconds now. Then we got Edward Mora in third still. Ryan Kessler up to fourth.
Kessler's on the run.
Nick Uzik, fifth, goes down. SA 206. Dylan Breyer, seventh. Ty Brakefield, eighth. Chase Blakely, ninth. Chris Watts throwing a whip over the finish line in 10th. And Damon Smith just outside the top 10 in 11th. Go back to Tyler Parcell. He's coming out of the tunnel right now. We're on the white flag lap here. Just
Parcell
realized
down.
this.
Don't think either Eddie or Danny are going to catch him,
Oh, goes down again with a lapper. It's not too bad though. Only about a second extra there.
but Eddie's catching Danny. Oh, and he goes down. Love to see Eddie in the top 3. little sketchy through that.
Tyler
Also,
Parcell
everyone-
takes your AM moto win. I think they're only running one moto, but he's followed by Danny Breyer.
with a huge backflip. Edward Mora with the 3rd place podium.
Kessler looks like he's going to hang on to 4th if he just keeps it on 2 wheels on that 125 from last place.
Usyk isn't too far back. He can't
Like I said,
can't fall.
keep it on 2 wheels. I think he's got it. Unless these whoops get tricky for him. Ryan Kessler takes 4th place, followed directly by Nick Usyk for 5th. Dylan Breyer finishing up 6th. SA 200 7th. Chase Blakely coming in for 8th. Ty Brakefield looks like he's going to keep it up for 9th.
It's Watts.
Cody Bennett
And
holding down 10th, and he looks like he's got it as well.
that was actually a very good race.
It's a nice racing from the AM class.
Tony Rubio getting a 13th with that nice Mexico bike. Brock
Not-
Pappy
not-
getting a 17th.
Not too sure what comes next, but as soon as I know, I'll tell you. They kind of changed the format a little bit, so
Oh, that's true. Let's see how cuts are gonna play into this.
oh yeah. Not sure it's gonna affect.
Oh,
Still, top 3 are the same. Top 5 are the same. I don't remember exactly if anything else has changed, but it looks about the same to me.
doesn't seem that cuts really played that much of a part, but people got cuts, that's for sure. Also, shout out to Eddie Mora taking the 3rd place. Looking for a team, so if anyone out there knows anyone, let him know. Wink wink Flowtech, wink wink.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, SXON 250 class coming up next. Wow, didn't realize that would be so soon.
Edward Mora, Flowtech Racing, maybe. Just kidding. Just messing with Sammy, guys.
Not sure how long this race will be either.
This is gonna be a very good race. Too bad Sammy's not racing it.
I don't deserve to be in this, so.
Of this, it should be
It's
a
a
very
warm-up
good race.
lap.
Gotta go on board with Hunter Root.
So there's a lot of people missing. Only 9 people in the race out of the 20 that should be.
It's a little disappointing. There's only 8 of them. Got Braley Stanley, Hunter Root, Will Hughes, Nick Uzik, Connor Holiak, Jeremy Cohenauer. That's it. I know. Hope there'd be more people than this, but better than nothing. Race is another 10 minutes plus 2. That's Blake Sheeman. Definitely messes up. Not as excited as it should be, but oh, track changed.
Ooh.
Oops.
There goes half the server probably got disconnected.
Whoa, that's not good.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a quick break and get some water. I'll be back.
That's good. Don't know exactly what happened there, but everything should be good in a second.
Alright, I'm back.
Blake Sheeman just taking everyone's criticism and just takes it. Really good guy if you guys don't know him. He's the one running this. Looks like this is the 250 class. Don't know if everyone's back, but
10
yeah.
minutes plus 2.
9 riders in it.
That's how many were the first time, so looks like we're good.
On board with Connor Holiak. Riding for the Czech Republic.
Jeremy Cohenauer taking the lead into the first corner, followed by Will Hughes and Brady Stanley. Hunter Root staying cautious around everyone sliding out. Jeremy pulls a nice little gap at the beginning. Although Hunter Root's already up to 3rd place. Hunter Root gets passed by Brady Stanley for Australia. Looks like he has the lead. Jeremy must have gone down.
Jeremy's back in 5th.
Brady goes down. Will Hughes gonna get by him for the lead. Also Hunter. Hunter goes for the lead on the outside.
Hunter Root triples in. If he can cap
Hunter
it,
Root
he does.
right by him.
Proves that the tripling in is a lot faster.
Hunter Root instantly has a large gap. Just like one section. But he's still followed by Brady Stanley, Connor Holyak, Will Hughes, and Jeremy Konar.
Hunter Root looks like he's on rails tonight.
Brady Stanley not letting him get too far away though. Quite yet. We're only 2 minutes in here.
Surprised at how close Brady is staying to
Yeah.
him.
Brady Stanley closed it up.
Holyak not too far behind. Root definitely is going fast, and Brady is right there with him, going just as fast.
Ooh, Brady with a little mistake.
Gonna cost him maybe half a second. No problem for him though. I'm excited to see how this race turns out. It's kind of just a battle for the lead. Nothing really much going on outside the lead. We got 9 people watching the stream.
Hi guys.
Oh, Chris Watts, sorry. You can go ahead and go to camera 2, and I'm on board with Hunter Root. Hunter Root is flying.
Definitely.
Brady Stanley is falling back.
Connor
Hunter Root is
Holyak.
just aching it.
Connor Holyak catching up to Brady now. Sure, that's not what Brady wants to see happen.
We have a Holyak. Holyak's quick. Keep it on board with Hunter Root.
Holyak goes down. He had gotten around Brady, but Brady gets him back.
Oh yeah, getting a little mad in the chat. Hunter Root is just flying. Unexplainable.
Dude's just good.
On board with him is just insane. It's just taking you for a ride.
Whoa. Looks almost unreal the way he's riding it.
So if you guys want to go on board with this crazy fast person, then go ahead and look at it.
Hoyak is dropped off. Might have quit out. No, he's still going. So in this 9-man race, we have Hunter Root out to a gigantic lead over Brady Stanley, Will Hughes, Jeremy Konar, Nick Uzik, Mitchell Culpepper, Connor Holyak, Zach Lerma, and that rounds out your entire race.
Hunter Root is just insane right now.
Hunter Root goes down just barely. He's got a 30-second gap over Brady. We're almost, well, about 7 minutes into this one, almost 8. This is a 10-minute plus 2-lap moto. Like I said, they changed the format on the spot due to some issues, so it's a little bit different. Not really sure exactly what's going to be coming up.
I would say 450.
Yeah, not sure if they're running those back to back or if they're going to have the World Supercross class for 250s next.
They have 2 motos.
Well, it was supposed to be like a Supercross race, like laps, but some stuff seems to have happened and we're not going to have heats anymore, so not sure how they're going to do it.
Oh. Donauer and Hughes, oh, they're battling and they take each other out. Hughes is up first. The battle for 3 and 4.
Mitchell Culpepper up onto Nick Uzik. They're running for the top 5. They're in the top 5, but they're going for 4th with this battle. Holyak is dropped. Not sure if he's still in this one. Doesn't look like it.
As you guys can probably guess, Hunter Root is still out front.
42 now, 42-second lead.
Go back on board with Hunter Root.
Brady Stanley coming out of the tunnel as Hunter goes past the rhythm section after the finish. Just past 10 minutes, and I think Hunter had crossed the finish before that, so 3 laps to go here in the Supercross of Nations Moto 250 class.
Hunter is just riding insane right now. Never seen that line done. That was... Oh, he goes down. Rails a little too hard.
Jeremy Konar has pulled out a little bit on Mitchell Culpepper. Nick Uzik is dropped behind both of them, followed by Will Hughes closely now. Zach Lerma pretty far behind them, and I believe he's the last active rider as Connor Holyak has quit out.
I have to check something real quick. Yes, Hunter Root is the 250 rider for Team USA, and if the race turns out like this, I don't know who's going to be able to take it from him.
I know we have Tyson Fresquez as our 450 rider for the U.S.
And know me. Know I love me some Tyson Fresquez. My favorite rider in this game. Really want to see him win. Tyson needs a new championship under him. I need it. But for the 250 class, the only people that I can see really putting a hurt to Root is we got Cromie for Canada, Brady Stanley for Australia, but he's in this race 48 seconds back from Root, so I don't know how that's gonna really turn out. I haven't seen DePatty yet in the server, but DePatty might be able to do something, but I don't know. He qualified 4th. He qualified 2nd for 250s. Oh, forgot all about Dennis Felberg. That's right.
I'll get to
Team
see
Norway
him
and
here.
Finland.
We're on the white flag lap with Hunter Root, by the way.
Talking about the Nations race. It's not even the Nations race. Sorry, guys. Excited.
This is the Nations race.
Isn't this the, Open 250?
No, because if it was, I would have been in it.
This is the Nations race right now?
Yeah, 250 nations.
Really?
Yeah, there's two. We're separated by 250 and 450.
Oh, this is.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I guess we are talking about the right thing. I
Yeah,
thought
was
this was just the
it's
Open
like, what do you mean?
250. I'm sorry. So I guess Hunter Root is going to take it for USA. That's kind of disappointing. I was reading off all the riders who I thought might put a hurt to him, and they're not even here. Where's Cromie? Where's Felberg? Where's DePatty? Where is everyone? I really hope the 450 class has a better show out. And of course, Tyson winning. Of course. Hunter Root takes the Supercross of Nations 250 class. Takes the win. Brady Stanley in second. Kohenauer in a section behind him. 8 seconds back. Stanley makes a mistake. Kohenauer might be able to capitalize. For South Korea, it looks like Australia is going to take P2.
Ooh, Stanley getting sketchy, it makes it work.
Is it just one moto?
I believe so.
Wow, no one came.
Yep.
Feel bad for Mr. James. All the hard work and no one even shows up.
He had a good turnout for the end.
Stanley goes down right on the finish line. Kohenauer just not close enough to capitalize. He backs into the finish. Getting second for Aussie. I don't know if anyone noticed, but last lap Hunter Root threw down a 2:07.3.
His fastest was a 2:02.8 flat, I think.
A little too gnarly.
Tyson had a 2:02.87.
Tyson Fresquez qualified first for this race, so let's see how well he can do in the 450 class. Hopefully that race is next. We'll see though. Ben, I don't know. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I don't know if it's next because Ben McLeod just disconnected, but he's back.
I'm thinking they're gonna go ahead and run the World Supercross Class 250s next.
That's like the open, right?
Yeah. Well,
Basically, anyone could enter.
yeah, so we got Hunter Root first, Brady Stanley second, Jeremy Cohen our third, Mitchell Culpepper fourth, Nick Uzik fifth, Will Hughes sixth, Zach Lerma seventh, Connor Holiak eighth, and that rounds out your entire 250 Supercross of Nations class.
Good race. Hunter threw down. Hunter didn't come to play, that's for sure. Finished by a huge gap. I don't know if you guys understand how big of a gap he had. 68 seconds. That's insane. And Brady Stanley definitely isn't slow.
450 Supercross of Nations coming up next.
Give it up for Tyson Fresquez. Team USA. I'm going to tell you guys who I think might be able to compromise with him. We also have Jordan Vanderlee for Team Canada. Everyone says Vanderlee's washed up, but we'll see. I think Vanderlee might be able to do really good here.
Here we go. Lineup check for 450 Supercross of Nations class. See who showed up. It's like about the same amount of people. Maybe a couple more. No, a couple less. We have 7 total.
Wow. How many riders are there for each country, too?
Yeah, we should have a 20-man gate.
Got Devin Davis and Tyson Fresquez. Tyson even in? What?
It's like Tyson's not here either.
Well, I'm actually very disappointed on the turnout. This was the race that I was really excited for, and there's no one here. Like Vanderlee's just gonna run away with it. Davis might be able to put in something. Ben McLeod, Leod, Roy Mitchell maybe.
Gotta go ahead and say this. If you guys want to see more races from anyone in the future, you're gonna have to just try stuff out. I mean, it could not be your favorite track, but you still gotta just show up and show support, because trust me when I say a lot of these people are over it. They do not want to do this anymore. So come on, guys, let's get them back into it. Let's make them motivated to actually make stuff for this game and host races for us. Because the way it's looking now. But here we go. Supercross of Nations moto with 7 people on the gate.
This is supposed to be the main class for this race, and I don't think you guys understand how much hard work Jay put into this track just for this race. He didn't make this track just to play it. He made it for this race. And look at how many people showed up. This is supposed to be the main class, the 450 class, and we have 8 people on the gate.
But we got Devin Davis leading this one, running the number 1 plate.
Supposed to be 20 riders in this race, and
Ben
no one's
McLeod
here.
in second. Looks like he went ahead and took Tyson's spot. I'm assuming Tyson told him early that he wouldn't be here. That might have been another lineup check because it looks like we're restarting again.
Blake definitely forgot to set the track again.
Oh no.
Logan Cease in the chat. Now we have 4 people on the gate.
I won't say anything to the track comments. Just trust me. If the tracks, people don't show up because of the track, I mean, okay, but
Let's see you
just
make
don't
better.
expect anything in the future. I'm not messing around here. It's really looking like nothing much is ever gonna happen again, and I really don't want that to happen.
RF Supercross, everyone complained. RF Motocross, everyone complained. If everyone's complaining all the time, it's just there's no
Trust me,
reason
it
for them to
gets-
continue making the tracks.
It gets old, guys. It's not fun to put in so much work and then have everyone just complain. We wonder why the hell do we do this.
Bambi knows what it's like. He hosts series and all people do is complain. I mean,
Trust me,
You just
I'm
wouldn't
ready
wanna
to quit
race it.
already. But
you wouldn't want to host it anymore.
I want to do it. I really want to do it. But when the turnout isn't there and people aren't having fun, I just figure why do it, you know?
Bad to say, but this game might be done for when it comes to race-wise.
Serious,
Without
guys,
races,
step it up,
you're not
step
going
it
to
up.
see replica tracks. You know, there's
All
only
it
3
takes is
people
for-
watching, but
All it takes for you guys to step it up and we're good.
you 3 people that are watching, come race. 4 people now, come race.
Nah, not trying to bash anything at all. I love the game. I love the people who help stuff. I just seriously think a lot of people need to realize.
Which tracks
Track
again?
changed again, yeah.
It's awesome.
It's tough when you have more than one person helping out with running things. Stuff gets lost with you forget to tell each other things. And you guys in the chat, we see it like much later, or you see what we say much later than we say it. That's why we might not answer to you.
And I'm also answering them in the text chat, so
Okay, we're good
if you're
then.
watching, then I'm not going to understand, but if I can get this holy.
I think we're just gonna have probably intermission until they get this sorted.
I'll be riding the track just for fun.
There actually was an amateur class. Ran first today.
Shout out to Edward Mora taking podium. Advertisement at its best. Tech Racing might pick up Edward Mora.
James, throwing words in my mouth all daily.
Just kidding.
We got 6 of them in here. I think we're still missing one, but I'm not sure if they're just gonna...
D. Davis not in. I don't know if he's supposed to be racing, but... Another
yeah,
red flag.
yeah, I
Server
think-
set track. Let's do this.
I think D. Davis should be in here. Just some issues.
Yeah, I just got red flag for him. I think they might as well put Hunter Root in too. Anyone who wants to be in from the 250 class, I say they put him in, but
Not positive how many are in the server still, but they should. Yeah, they're gonna get stuff done.
this is the race, I guess.
Looking like this is probably gonna be the race.
Go on board with D. Davis.
Yep, this is gonna be it.
Hard to say, but I'm actually really disappointed.
We got 7 people. Oh, and they go down. Devin Davis again with the whole shot. Jordan Vanderlei right behind. Oh, Vanderlei hits the camera. Devin Davis already pulling a gap on Roy Mitchell. Ben McLeod right behind them in third. Number 3 in third. Got Vanderlei back to 4th.
Devin Davis not even riding his off-season bike, so I can't even see it. Very disappointed.
Might have made new gear for this we didn't see.
I'm actually, I was very excited about this event. I wanted to see all of my homies race and everything, but no one showed up. I mean, where's Tyson when you need him?
I know he had things to do today. I heard that whole conversation happening before this. So they went ahead and replaced him with the next in line in qualifying, which was Devin. Or at least Devin. I'm not sure if he was second, but he was the next US rider in line that was here. But Davis got this huge lead already. Only 1 lap in. Ben McLeod and Jordan Vanderlei right on Roy Mitchell for second. Oh, McLeod goes for it. It doesn't work out. He goes down.
Goes down hard. Jordan Vanderlei. I want to see how good Vanderlei can do right now for Canada. He is Canada, right?
I believe so.
Let me double check that actually. Might be giving false information. Yes, he is Canada.
He's not too far from Devin now. Devin might have had a little slip.
We got Team USA in Devin Davis's hands. Hope he can
Oh.
Ooh, Vanderlei goes big and goes down.
It's not gonna pay off for him. Battle for third with Roy Mitchell and Ben McLeod.
Evan Davis is kind of. Oh, never mind. He goes down. Vanderlei might be able to pass him.
This corner,
Yeah,
so
Vanderlei
hard.
takes the lead.
A lot of stuff happens there. It's so hard to get through it.
I know Vanderlei and D. Davis don't have the best reputation together. Vanderlei down.
Davis right past him. Also Ben McLeod and Roy Mitchell. Just like that, Vanderlei back to fourth. Top four, kind of in a train into the tunnel. McLeod right on D. Davis.
Would make for a nice battle for the lead. Let's see if Davis can hold it out for Team USA.
Not too
And all the Aussie boys are going for Ben right now, but
not too sure who was representing him for, or Australia for the 250s, but I know Route 1 for USA, so
it was Brady.
was Brady second?
Yeah.
Ooh, so this is a battle for the overall for the countries. McLeod gets it.
If it goes 1-2 like how it is right now, I don't know how that would work out. What would that be if Australia got first 450 and second 250 and USA got second 450 and first 250? How would that work?
Ooh, this is why I use scripts and don't do it in my head. But yeah.
Good luck, Blake. Oh, D. Davis getting sketchy.
It's easy to do when you have it written down, but when it's just said, oh, it gets sketchy.
Who knows, though? Vanderlei's catching Davis. Might get a little dirty. Who knows? I know they don't. Oh, Vanderlei. Oh. Could have been a close one. Vanderlei might. Oh. Vanderlei's really pushing to get this second place position. Who knows? It's supposed to be, what, a 4-round event?
3.
3, and
They're
who
gonna
knows
be
if there's even going to be the next rounds.
I don't know his plans. I think he's already in agreements to make all 3 with some of the sponsors. There's actual sponsors, yes.
I'd be very disappointed if I were him. I wouldn't want to make them.
I'm sure he will, though. He loves making tracks. It's definitely pushing the limit of computers and sim as far as the environment goes.
That's for sure. On board with Vanderlei as he makes the pass on Devin for second place.
Devin not letting Vanderlei get away from him as easy as Vanderlei had hoped, I'm sure.
Alexis Leclerc just connecting to the server. It's a little late.
It's already been replaced. Actually, not sure if they got replacements for the French riders in time. I don't think either of them were here. The other one would have been Logan DePatie, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, DePatie wasn't here either.
So yeah, it looks like Team France went from being a serious contender to 0 points.
I was actually really considering France to take this. I figured it was France or USA, but now it's
Australia showing that they got
USA.
speed.
Australia's holding it down with Ben McLeod.
Really putting down laps here. 9 minutes into this.
Jesse Callaway put in the chat, as of now, Australia is winning the series.
I'd probably agree with
very
that.
true.
Seems like highly likely.
USA in third for 450s.
Devin Davis staying strong, still really close to these guys if they make a mistake.
Vanderlei's getting really close to Ben. Evan's falling a little far back. Ooh, Vanderlei's gonna take first. If this, oh yeah.
Ooh, Ben goes down thanks
Takes
to a
him
little
out.
help from Vanderlei. So no Devin passed, it looks like. Oh no, they get up around the same time.
Ooh, D. Davis taking second for USA. We got Vanderlei first for Canada.
This could totally shake up the country overalls.
Definitely.
We're past 10 minutes now, so once Vanderlei crosses, we got 2 laps. Or actually,
Only thing
no.
is that,
I believe.
yeah, it's 10 plus 2. They didn't change it.
Oh, okay, it was supposed to be 15 plus 2. Looks like that didn't change though.
But Chromie was supposed to be here for Canada, and he didn't show up
Yeah.
for 250, so it's just going to be Vanderlei taking the win and
I was
no
actually
points for 250.
I was actually talking to them or talking to people about that earlier. He's not here. He tried to get a replacement.
Very unfortunate. Chromie could have done very well, in my opinion. Not too sure about the fall Supercross series.
Yeah, FMMX Fall Cup is what he's talking about.
Not
That was
too
a fun
sure.
series too. FMMX has some good stuff.
FMX events this year were actually had a decent show out, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's because they
exactly.
were in the prime time of the year on a day when a lot of people had nothing going on.
Yeah.
Got Vanderlei leading this one by a big lead now. Devin Davis in second. Has a nice lead over Ben McLeod.
Good to see D Davis up there in front for USA. I think that would take USA as the overall for this event.
Yeah, I think Canada finished fourth or fifth with Usyk. Thanks Jesse Calloway for reminding us.
Oh yeah, no idea that Usyk was riding for Canada. That would give USA a 1-2, so Canada with a what, a 6-1?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where he finished, around fifth or sixth.
But Vanderlee's showing that he's not so washed up as D Davis thinks.
I didn't see that going on, but
I think it was a RF race on Bud's Creek. I don't know. I forget which one, but D Davis called out Vanderlee for being washed up, but I don't see it right here.
didn't know about that.
Vanderlee is pulling.
Okay, Vanderlee finishing first for your 450 Supercross of Nations class. Devin Davis looks like he's got second down for Team USA. That's going to give us a 1-2 finish.
So that sounds about right.
I think that's going to be enough for the overall. Depending on where Australia finished Moto 1. Not sure of that either.
Second.
Oh, true. Yeah, I think a 1-2 beats 3 or 2-3.
1-2 definitely beats 2-3.
So Ben McLeod finishing third for Australia. Thomas Wilcox bringing it into fourth for Iran / the Czech Republic or Czechoslovakia, whatever that is. And then Roy Mitchell for South Korea in fifth. Shipley for Puerto Rico coming out of the tunnel for sixth place.
So if I'm not mistaken, that gives USA the overall, and then Australia, and then Canada. Or it could be, yeah, I think that's it. I don't exactly know how 5-1 plays into it, but I don't know. Canada might actually be second. Jesse Calloway saying that it's USA, Australia, and Canada. So USA takes it, Australia gets second, and then Canada takes the third.
Shipley cruising it in for Puerto Rico. And Tony Rubio from Mexico finishing seventh.
Trying to ride a little bit, but getting really sketchy.
Ooh, 250 Pro up next.
Hopefully that's a better turnout.
Looks like I'm riding this.
Alright, sounds good.
Switch over to James for
Cameras then when you guys want to see when I go over the gate.
ooh, the lag. This might not work out good for me.
Lagging.
A little bit.
Frame rate lag.
Yeah.
Stop streaming for this.
I don't think that's it. Alright guys, so I'm back up. Looks like 450 Pro is next. Lineup check. 6 people.
Hello?
Yeah.
Still racing?
No, this is the lineup check for 450 Pro. I think we're only doing 1 race each.
Alright. Is this gonna be a good race, you think?
And 6 people.
Who's in it?
Hunter, Shipley, Mitchell, Home, Wilcox, and Davis.
Pretty good. I'm gonna be eating some breadsticks. Won't be too loud, but yeah. Olive Garden, man.
Hunter Root out to the lead, followed by Thomas Wilcox.
Evan Davis gets a slow start. I knew he wasn't there because he always starts leaning back. Root, no surprise in first.
Hunter Root's already out. A huge lead.
Adam Holmes second, but goes down.
Davis up to second already after starting late. Davis goes down. Root throwing it big over the finish. Root's checking out, and this one already has a 20-second lead.
No surprise though.
when your qualifying lap is like you're one of two in the 202s and everyone else is like 205 plus.
Yeah.
Got Hunter Root leading, Devin Davis second, Adam Home third, Thomas Wilcox fourth, Roy Mitchell fifth, followed by Jeremy Shipley sixth, and that's the whole race. I'm not used to stopping that quick. I was like, I would have just stopped it, but ooh, Ruko sketchy and falls down.
Let D. Davis get up and pass him. Psych, just kidding. Hunter Root's not even moving.
Root's lost a lot of time on that fall, like 12 seconds. Still got an 8-second lead though.
Not sure if he cares very much about this race.
He did his job in the SXON class. Might just be kind of on a parade lap now.
It only took him like 10 seconds to get up, but
Closest battle is Roy Mitchell and Jeremy Shipley. Ruko's down again.
another boring race because of Hunter Root.
Nobody's really near each other right now. Except Adam Home and Roy Mitchell.
Wilcox making the pass on D. Davis. The Barry Flyboys 1-2. Excuse me, Barry MXS Central.
Davis goes down. It's hard to keep talking about the last moto.
Wait, what?
It's hard to keep talking when it's the last race and nobody's
Nothing going on.
Yeah, well,
I think we all know Hunter Root's gonna win.
yeah.
I feel Davis can take this no problem as well.
There's a battle for third. Almost.
On Wilcox, make this interesting. Goes on the inside.
Ooh.
Shipley gets a little sketchy. Oh, Wilcox.
Oh,
goes down.
Wilcox just launched that.
Thanks for trying though, Wilcox.
He's throwing some nice whips.
Yeah, he's throwing her. 1965 RMZ 450. JLV spec. And a root doesn't fall. He just did the sketchiest thing and didn't fall somehow.
This one's 20 plus 2, actually.
Oh, Lord. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna end it here.
Hunter with a 40-second lead already.
Yep, stream's over, guys. That line. That was impressive. I mean, we need something to talk about since we can't talk about the race.
Like what?
How are you liking your new factory cowies?
They're pretty sick. Running 2 bikes, thanks to you and Jason.
How do you like the TMs that I skimmed for you?
Loving them. They're in the preview screenshot.
Yeah. Brandon, you did not miss a thing.
Depending on how long he was gone. Yeah, no, still.
Yeah, you didn't miss a thing. You're gonna see Hunter Root sweep this race like is expected.
Oh, but
As
he goes
crashes, but he'll
down
be fine.
with a 50-second lead. No, it's like 40 seconds. E. Davis going strong in second, also with a pretty big lead over Thomas Wilcox.
Root is just gonna slay it. E. Davis is also doing pretty dang good. Yeah, Roy Mitchell, he's really coming in on Wilcox. This might make for an interesting battle. As Wilcox gets sketchy and he goes down. Right when Wilcox is about to make it interesting, he always crashes. Shout out to Wilcox.
He's going for it.
We got Jeremy Shipley coming up on Roy Mitchell. This could be interesting. They both get sketchy. Been in first person for a long time. I'll go back to the regular cameras for you guys. Sammy, what'd you think of the track?
Really long.
I would agree. I think it's very long. I personally think it's a really fun track.
It's fun. It was fun to race it too. Like, I thought it was gonna be really difficult because of how like much I fell just playing laps.
Yeah.
But it was pretty fun.
Good. I think the track's fun. I mean, I'm not the best at Supercross, but
It's
good.
not. It's not a normal. It's 1-1 scale, which means for a foot in real life, it's a foot in the game. Normally, tracks are like 1.
And a half or 1 and a
Yeah.
quarter scale.
So it's a little different. This is the
But-
first like 1-1 scale track that's meant to be raced. All the other ones have kind of been for fun.
Yeah, if you look at the 2014 Supercrosses, those are 1 and a quarter and 1 and a half scale. So that means a foot on the 1 and a quarter would be a foot in game, or a foot in real life would be a foot and a quarter in game. So gives you kind of an example of how much more scaled it is. It's bigger, and it makes it a lot easier to ride on. Track's wider, jumps are not as compacted, and yeah. But overall, I think it's a good track. I mean, I wish more people would have showed up because I was
Yeah.
actually stoked on this race. But
It would have been fun to race with a lot of people. I had a battle with someone. I forgot who it was already, but
'Actually, while we've been talking, Jeremy Shipley has passed Devin Davis as they both take each other out.
oh, Devin's back to 4th actually. 5th?
Oh, dang. What have we been doing? Hunter Root's first still. We got Roy Mitchell second, Jeremy Shipley third, Devin Davis fourth. I was watching Shipley this whole time. I don't know what happened.
I never saw him pass Devin. I was watching Roy Mitchell. I never saw him pass him.
Weird, he's way ahead of him now.
Devin might have had a lot of crashes or got taken out a bunch.
Who knows?
$14 minutes, so more than halfway. No, you know what? That's probably about halfway in. Maybe a little
Yeah.
more.
We got a long race. Shout out to anyone who's still interested.
Yeah, here, Trooper.
A little hard. But for the racing that did go on, it was some good racing. Could have been a lot better, but hey, it's better than nothing. Alright, there we go. Hunter Root goes down hard.
He's got quite a lead, though.
Sorry, what was that?
He's still got quite a lead, though.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about it. Anything.
Tyson could have made it. It might have been a pretty interesting race for them, too.
Yeah. Very disappointed in you,
No,
Tyson.
he had like prior plans or something.
Oh, he's sleeping. Hunter said he's sleeping right now.
I wasn't aware of that.
So shout out to Tyson for ruining my dreams. Why Mitchell's still holding down second.
Hunter's just going, watching him go for a little bit.
Ripley's not too far behind Roy. Davis is way back now. Oh, as he front flips and dies. Rest in peace, Devin Davis. He disconnected. E. Davis just rage quitted. I watched that. Oh.
Hunter jumping onto the table.
Race is almost over.
18 minutes.
I want to talk about how you guys want these races to keep happening. Like we said earlier, you gotta go up. Not so much the amateurs, but you pros who aren't gonna watch this need to just step it up, man. Like, could have been really good.
Yeah, there was a ton of M's though.
The amateur racing was fun. Shout
Yeah.
out to Edward Mora again, but that was a good racing. But
It's funny, man. I was in with Nate a lot of the time when people would come in asking him to ride for another country and stuff, and they let him do it, and then a lot of them didn't even come. Like, made him go through a lot of effort.
this whole race was just effort. Everyone who hosted put in a lot of effort. And
Yeah, like you wouldn't
just
believe.
nothing happened.
I was surprised even. I've done stuff like this. I was like, dude, they're working hard.
You just look at the track. Just take the time to get in the free cam and look around. You will not believe the detail that Jay put into this, and look at the race that was formed out of it. It's just very disappointing. I'm sure he's not too happy.
But he's Jay, so he'll just laugh.
Made the best supercross track in sim. And hands down, this is the best track in sim, in my opinion.
Maybe not the most fun for everyone.
Evan Davis is a little mad right now. What a fucking joke. A little mean. Bleep. Are they
Did you just-
gonna enjoy it, Devin?
Did you just say bleep out loud?
I sure did. You did good though, Devin. I was very
Devin rocked it for a
happy with
450
you.
Supercross of Nations class. Second place.
Got USA up there. Good job, Devin. I'm proud of you. You know he's probably not even watching anymore.
He
But
probably doesn't really care what we think, but
You
Yeah.
still streaming?
yes, Nate.
For what?
For 450 Pro.
Right now?
Yeah.
I thought it was over.
It's almost. It's white
Last
flag.
lap.
It's gonna be white flag lap.
yeah.
Hunter
No.
Reed's making a left turn.
NASCAR.
Roy Mitchell's making a right turn.
That's a whole new era of NASCAR. You can go right.
Is that white flag? I'm not sure.
No, there's actually 2 more laps now.
Darn.
Simply trying to catch up to Roy Mitchell.
I don't blame you, Devin.
What happened to Devin?
He left because nobody's
Okay,
racing.
people Well, I understand the 40 Pro. I mean,
Yeah, this is just.
he held it down for the Nations race, so ups to you, man.
Out of curiosity, Nate, when did you leave?
Right before the SXON classes went, I think.
So like
Or
the
right
first
before-
moto?
Right before 450s, actually.
Okay.
Root just threw a front flip and landed it. He's just gooning. Let's go first person with him gooning it.
Of Hunter Root gooning it.
Yeah, Hunter Root's just doing some gnarly shit. Shoot stuff right now. End of the stream, sorry about my language.
Dude, it's dropped off considerably. All our talking.
Yeah.
It was like it's so much at the beginning. Now we're just mailing it in, bro.
A little hard to talk about this. We got 6 people watching now.
A 3-person race.
You guys don't watch when everyone's racing, but you watch when there's
Well, because they're
nothing
probably
going on?
they're probably racing. I'm sure.
Maybe. Shout out to this ghost right here, Devin Davis. Yes. Hunter and Devin got it down for USA, even though it was a joke. Quote unquote, Devin Davis.
Whoa, Hunter goes down.
I wish this event wasn't a joke, but
I feel like every event recently has been kind of like that.
yeah. Hard to take this serious. I don't know. And we're getting the white flag, finally.
Shout out to Brandon here the whole time, man.
Huh.
All 3 hours almost.
It was a hectic stream.
The first half was good.
Hunter Root,
We can reflect on that now that
first
there's
gear.
nothing to talk about.
Reflect on how Hunter Root's staying in first this whole lap. Ooh,
He's
goes
still
down.
going pretty fast though. Like it doesn't seem to be hindering him a ton. Hunter just doesn't need gears apparently. See, he's still probably going faster than me, and he's just not even.
I know, right? And when he falls, he's always in 5th.
Shipley just crossing the finish. Roy's kind of right on him though.
Evan does have a point. The racing 2-3 years ago was a lot better than it is now. This game has turned into
Yeah, that's
something
back.
that
I used to watch it, and I was like, man, I want to race that. Now I'd
yeah,
probably
I
be
remember
like,
I used to
eh.
watch it, and then when I get able to race it, the racing is nothing compared to what it used to be.
Even though I had this game for like 4 years, I wasn't really into it till about 2 years ago.
I do miss the old sim when racing was important and people actually cared about it, and they would show up to events that people work their boots off for, but hey, guess it is what it is. We got Hunter Root gonna come in for the 450 win. Well, guys,
We got a battle for second. Out of 3.
go on board with Roy Mitchell, see if he can take Shipley. Oh. Roy's gonna be throwing it all out right here. Oh, he's gonna Punt him!
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
That got sketchy.
That was sick. Oh, it wasn't that sick, but that was pretty cool. Roy just hung it out right there. Roy takes second with a punt of Jeremy Shipley. That actually made the race interesting, as Will just said.
So that's gonna end it right there.
Yeah, that's the
Your Root's
event.
your winner. Thanks for sticking with it this long.
I know some of you are still watching, which is pretty intense, because I was getting bored myself.
Thanks a ton, and if there's future rounds, we'll be back. Thanks.